Hi ladies, this is Kay from Heart to Heart 365, and I wanted to thank you for your prayers. I just received my master's degree last Monday, so thanks. Yay me! And I start classes back up in the fall, so continue to keep me in your prayers. So today I have just my May picks and just products that I picked up over the month of May, and so I'm going to get started. So over the course of the month, I have picked up some eyeshadows that I'm really liking. So let me start off with Milani. Their Baked Blush and Rose Diora. I would say this color is like a peachy goldishy color. And I believe I paid about $4.99 or $5.99. I don't quite remember. And I picked this up at CVS. No, I'm sorry, Rite Aid. This is Rose Diora. So let me see if you can see some of the color. And that's the color. It's like a sun-kissed peachy orange color. And then I picked up the Milani Luminoso. And this doesn't have as much sparkle as the first one. This is Luminoso, but it's still in the peach family by Milani. And I picked it up from the same place, CVS. And then I picked up Red Vino. And this blush reminds me of the MAC blush in Raisin. It has more of a burgundy-ish tone with gold. And this is called Red Vino. Very pretty blush. For whatever reason, I'm so into blushes now all of a sudden. And so I've been switching out my blush with various looks. And then this is Dolce Pink by Milani. And I picked this up at CVS as well. This is not as pigmented as the other ones, but it still gives you a little pinkishy peach with some gold sparkle. Okay, and so those are the Milani blushes that I picked up. And then I was at Target and I saw these two blushes by actually these three blushes, baked eyeshadow blushes by Milani, and this is called Must Have Fuchsia, and it's like a hot pink. I haven't used it yet, but I'm really excited to use this with one of my MAC pigments, with my MAC pigment in fuchsia. So, and I think I'm gonna do one of Nicki Minaj's eye looks with this, and this is called Must Have Fuchsia. And then I picked up the Copper Excess, and it's just a marbleized Milani eyeshadow with copper hints and a little bit of burgundy. Really pretty. And this is my ultimate favorite. It's called Green Fortune, and it's like pink, green, gold, and a hint of blue by Milani. Let me put this one on. And I picked the eyeshadows up at Target. When I saw them, I could not resist. And that's that color right there in the middle. Okay. With the blushes, I saw one of a fellow YouTuber use this Fuchsia Fusion pink blush by e.l.f. And so when I was at Target, I picked this up. I've used it once, and it's really pretty, a really sheer pink. And I wear it when I do like my Lady Gaga pink and the plum on my lips and just like Vex on my lower lid. This is a really pretty pink color. There's a beauty supply in Dearborn, Michigan, where I live, and they had a nice assortment of the NYX NYX eyeshadows and lipsticks. Actually, to me, they had a better selection than Ulta. So I picked up some more blushes. This is Dare by NYX, and it's like a pink and a neutral nude mosaic of colors all together, and I paid $5.99 for this, and it's called Dare. And this is just over the course of this month. This is also a NYX mosaic blush in Paradise, and this has more pink than the last one. The last one had more beiges and nude colors, and this is predominantly in the pink family. Paradise, and I paid $5.99 for that one. And this is called Truth, and this is kind of a natural palette as well by NYX blush. So yeah. Okay, and now since I'm talking about eyeshadows, I picked up some NYX eyeshadows as well. The first one is just Basic Black by NYX. My MAC shadow, I dropped it and I fixed it and it's almost gone, so I said I wanted to try their black eyeshadow, and I got it from the same beauty supply in Dearborn. This color, I'm really excited about this color. It's really pretty. It's called Africa. And it's really pigmented, and it's this color right there. Africa is really pretty, and when it warms up, this is going to be so pretty with my peaches and my orange sundresses and stuff. Then I bought Blame It on Midnight, which is a nude matte. I wanted to try something different as a transition color in my crease, because generally I use Espresso, Cork, Foley, and so I wanted to use something with not as much color as those, and so I got this by NYX as well. And then lastly, this reminded me, it's called Charcoal Brown by NYX. I got a palette from MAC, and I took it to the counter hoping that they would be able to match it up with shadows that they already had, and they didn't. It was one of those one-of-a-kind palettes, and it's almost gone. So one of the colors reminds me of this color, so that's why I got this one. It's called Charcoal Brown by NYX. And one of the teachers in my building had on this pretty eyeshadow, and I asked her, what color is that you're wearing? I love it. And I sent my husband on a wild goose chase to the MAC counter, and it was Beauty Marked by MAC, which is a velvet eyeshadow, and it's like burgundishy, blackishy. This shadow is so pretty right there. And to really make that color pop, I also bought Constructivist paint pot, which is going to be my base, and then I'll put that right on top. Really pretty. So I'll do that with one of my smoky eye looks. And then lastly, well, I just have a few more. When I was at that beauty supply in Dearborn, I saw this high definition eyeshadow base by NYX NYX, and I always use the Urban Decay Primer Potion. And so I said once I was done with the Urban Decay Primer Potion, I was going to try this to see which one I like the best. This is much cheaper than the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and I've heard other ladies on YouTube say that it works just fine, and this was $6.99. Because I do have really oily lids, and I really want my colors to pop, so I always have to use an eyeshadow base. And then I bought some lipsticks, some NYX lipsticks. This is called Chambord, and it's kind of a bronzy, peachy color. And I'll be wearing that soon. And then I got Narcissus, which is like a bubblegum pink. It kind of reminds me of the Lady Gaga pink, but I'll be lining this with like Vino, no, not Vino, but Plum lip liner or Cappuccino lip liner by NYX. This is Narcissus. This is a really pretty pink. And then I have Pure Nude, which is just a basic nude by NYX. It looks as if it's matte. It's a matte, but it's really not. It has a little hint of shimmer. And this is the thing. I like NYX NYX lipsticks better than I like the MAC lipsticks. With the MAC lipsticks, I always have to put a gloss on top of it because they feel really drying. But with the NYX, I can wear the lipsticks by themselves because they're really moisturizing. And this is called Pandora, which is a really pretty pinkish purplish color. And it reminds me of Heroin by MAC, which is a matte lipstick in the purple family, but that's really pretty, called Pandora. And then lastly, this is Zeus by NYX, and it reminds me of Bronze Shimmer by MAC. Those are like all of the lipsticks that I picked up. Lipsticks, eyeshadows, and blushes, and eyeshadow base that I picked up so far over the month of May. I will be back soon with a tutorial. My husband and I will be back to upload a couple of videos about love and happiness. We're taking a mini vacay soon, and so we'll have time to really sit down and really reflect on our marriage and things that we think may help you all have a successful marriage. Thanks for watching. Peace.